I'm on the north side of our house and I have this area that is really hard to deal with and it completely needs to be redone. So I was going to do a before and after. I haven't touched it really since last spring when I weeded it, cut back some bushes, took some bushes out, and added some perennials, like that hosta back there and the columbines. This is a shady, cold area. It doesn't get very much water at all. And then we just have these terrible spots, and I hate it. I don't like this plant, which I can't remember what it's called. We have a yellow one and a pink one. The pink one's a little bit better, and I would rip it all out, but the bumblebees, I don't know if you can see them, the bumblebees love it. And there's not much else blooming right now, so I'm gonna just move it around. Okay. One other thing about it is every time I water, it's kind of on a slope, and when I water, all of the dirt just runs out, so I have to fix that. That's really the problem. I need to fix it and build some kind of a retaining wall. Okay. Okay, I got some stuff done. I just wanted to show that there was a lot of gravel in here, so I ended up breaking it up there, and the dogs like it because it's nice and cool. I needed a spot to take out the plants that I wanted, and so I'm going to put them in here for now. And I made a little rock wall, and I'll do that along the whole thing eventually. It's gonna be a lot of work, but most of this stuff is like, it's just a couple roots and then tons of plants, so that won't take me that long. But I pulled all of this out of there. There's still ivy roots and Oregon grape roots and this bucket full of weeds. I'm gonna move the columbines and a few other plants that I can find that aren't doing very good. And I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna move them over here, and I'm gonna leave that hosta there and start building the wall kind of coming out around it, and then giving that tree some extra compost. It's a pine bush tree. I got the plants out of there that I could see and put them in here. I'm not sure if they're going to stay in here all the time or if I'm going to move them around a little bit. I kind of have an idea what to do with this hosta. It's St. Elmo's Fire. And I have another shade plant that would do good. And I like that color in here because it makes it bright. Anyways, I found my ferns again. So now I gotta go through here with like a big giant fork and go through all of the dirt, get the weeds out, the roots out, and make it so that, see how the dirt just drains off? Make it so that the dirt can't do that anymore. It's getting super hot, like 90 degrees, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish today, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so yesterday I got this much done. Almost. The wind started blowing though, so I got tired of dirt in my eyes. And I have this last spot here for today. And I've found a bunch of plants around the yard that I can transplant into here. So that's the goal, is to get the rest of this out, get some more rock wall built, and plant those flowers. Okay, I got all the hard stuff done. I got all the weeds out and the rocks put in, and I found this other poor hosta stuck in there, and this periwinkle, which I forgot about, and it's got purple flowers, which I love. So now I'm going to go around the house and see what plants I have I can scavenge to put in here. I also left this spot over here because this is my son's. He made this, and I think he's trying to make it more for like wildlife. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. And I gave him that little spot in the back to plant whatever he wants. So I'm not worried about that part. Just the rest of this. This is the whole thing now. I got it all finished and planted with the plants that I could find around here. So it could use a few more, but some things are already growing a lot. Like this hosta, it came up like 3 inches overnight. So those things will get really big and fill in all these spaces. These ferns should go over the edge. And then I have some spots in here that are more sunny than others. So like the columbines I put in over here, I could add some more, and my lupins, this is a sunny spot too. And lupins and columbines in the wild will grow under some trees, like aspen trees and dappled shade. So this was a good spot for them. And I like the brighter colors, like I said, and I'm going to put more of these geraniums. It's really early morning, so they're not open very good, but more of these geraniums in with the brighter colored flowers, and I like the way that looks. And these geraniums really will do good in the shade. And they don't like being moved, so right now I need to baby them a little bit, along with the lupins don't like being moved. They have a long taproot, so if you mess that up, they just don't like it. Like these flowers should be standing up, but I'll baby them for a few days and they'll come back. Alright, so this project done.